First reading. A reading from the book of Prophet Ezekiel, chapter 33, verses 7 to 9. Son of man, I have appointed you as watchman for the house of Israel. When you hear a word from my mouth, warn them from me. If I say to someone wicked, evildoer, you are to die, and you do not speak to warn the wicked person to renounce such ways, the wicked person will die for this guilt, but I shall hold you responsible for the death. If, however, you do want someone wicked to renounce such ways and repent, and that person does not repent, then the culprit will die for this guilt, but you yourself will have saved your life. This is the word of Lord. Thanks be to God. Second reading. A reading from the letter of St. Paul to the Romans, chapter 13, verses 8 to 10. The only thing you should owe to anyone is love for one another. For to love the other person is to fulfill the law. All this: you shall not commit adultery, you shall not kill, you shall not steal, you shall not covet, and all the other commandments that there are summed up in this single phrase: you must love your neighbor as yourself. Love can cause no harm to your neighbor, and so love is the fulfillment of the law. This is the word of Lord. Thanks be to God. A reading from the Gospel according to Matthew, chapter 18, verses 15 to 20. If your brother does something wrong, go and have it out with him alone, between your two selves. If he listen to you, you have won back your brother. If he does not listen, take one or two others along with you. Whatever the misdemeanor, the evidence of two or three witnesses is required to sustain the charge. But if he refuses to listen to these, report it to the community. And if he refuses to listen to the community, treat him like a Gentile or a tax collector. In truth, I tell you, whatever you bind on earth will be bound in heaven. Whatever you loose on earth will be loosened in heaven. In truth, I tell you once again, if two of you on earth agree to ask anything at all, it will be granted to you by my Father in heaven. For where two or three meet in my name, I am there among them.